Hi, nice to see you managed to get the computer started. So, do you want to play the network or home version? That's great. How many people you got there? Alright, let's have your name. Great, got it. You want to make a date for instructions? You want to? Fine, okay, you will remain instructionless for now. Enjoy that game.
Choose your alter ego.
Dimension where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to the Things You Shouldn't Sit On episode. Just to get you started, couches, chairs, and beds, yes. Wet paint, uncles' laps, and babies, no. Alright then. Yeah, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Just me and you this time around, huh? Hey, what does that say that nobody else wanted to hang out with you? Damn, what does it say about me? And we're off. Okay, hit your buzzer to select a value, please. Let's see how much you can win this time. 4,500. Allow me to introduce Dead Weight. One question coming right up. Say you're taking a breather on the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. Which of the following ghosts will not yell at you to move your can? A Vietnam War soldier, a Korean War soldier, a Civil War soldier, or a World War I soldier? The Tomb of the Unknowns holds the remains of servicemen from World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. They ought to rename it the Tomb of the Really Crowded. Time to pick a value. For this one, I'll give you $750. I'm calling this one really embarrassing northern exposure. Let's do it. If Santa Claus has an embarrassing accident, where's the nearest place he can go to get the North Pole removed from his butt? Norway, Iceland, Russia, or Greenland? The closest landmass to the North Pole is, drumroll please, Greenland. Although since Santa pissed off Blitzen at last year's Christmas party, I wouldn't be surprised if the sled accidentally gets lost on the way there. Go ahead and grab an amount. The total value for this question is $2,500. Well, if it isn't my old friend, the king is dead. Let's hope he flushed. Brace yourself, this might sting a little. What magazine could 19th century British royalty have read while doing their business on the royal throne? Time, National Geographic, Sports Illustrated, or Reader's Digest? The first National Geographic came out in 1888, making it the only 19th century magazine here. Why, that's almost 80 years before the royal family bought its first can of Royal Glade air freshener. Grab a value. Let's see what this one's worth to you. 4,500. I believe this one is called That's Mrs. Foghorn Leghorn to You. It's time. Julia Child soft boils a chicken egg for 3 minutes before eating it. But how long would she have to sit on it to hatch it? 7 days, 21 days, 40 days, or 63 days? Chicken eggs hatch in about 21 days, so Julia would have to coddle that egg for, about 3 weeks. Then toss that baby in batter and fry it on up. Bite-sized chicken. Go ahead and choose a value. Okay, here's what you're looking at. $1,000. Now what did I do with my fly swatter? You're about to bug out. Remember, buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong in each set. We're going to be looking at a final round value of $1,000. Okay, everybody sit on the keyboard. We're going in. Spiders, buzz in when you see one that's not.
Tarantula. Red door spider. Black widow. Spider loose. Brown reckless spider. Black widow. White devotee. Rogue spider. Spider woo!
Coneheads.
Honey. Argon. Honey. Dennis. Runner. Lurker. Eldar. Electra. Woo!
Kinds of knives.
Cleavers. Nicknames. Lancet. Archer. Bowie knife. Machete. Cleaver. Shovel.
Rotten fruit.
Rotten guava. Rotten banana. Rotten kiwi. Rotten berry. Rotten boysenberry. Rotten cantaloupe. Rotten papaya. Rotten red. Woo!
Types of dog poop.
Shepherd poop. Alaskan Malamute poop. Beagle poop. German Shepherd poop. Dachshund poop. Red-tailed poop. Bluebell pooper. Newfoundland poop. Arabian sheep. Woo!
Kinds of needles.
Hypodermic. Knitting. Nine. Autograph. Nine. Buzzard. Going. Autograph. Order. Woo!
Rhymes with sit.
Electric. Kiss. Lipstick. Zebra. Woo!
Well, what can I say? You were on fire. Nice job. How about a value? Here's what you can win on this one. $47.50. Here we have, it's not art unless naked people are involved. Eyes forward, we're going. What sign did Da Vinci put up to keep his goofy neighbors from accidentally sitting on the Mona Lisa? Wet pastels, wet oils, wet watercolors, or wet temperas? When he painted the Mona Lisa, Da Vinci used oil paints. And judging by the odd grin on Mona Lisa's face, he must have also worn a pair of novelty comedy breasts. Go ahead and pick an amount. Okay, this one's worth $4,000. Up next, Goldilocks and the BBC. Think fast, it's question time. If Goldilocks has been hosting Masterpiece Theater, who might complain that somebody's been sitting in his chair? Sir John Gielgud, Robert Stack, Michael or Alistair Cook? Goldilocks has been sitting in Alistair Cook's chair. Well, at least maybe now they'll show something more entertaining on that show, like something about porridge. Value time. And this one's gonna be worth $3,750. The category is hilarious gags and goofers. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If you sit on a Whoopi Goldberg cushion, what might you hear? I won an Oscar for The Color Purple. I won an Oscar for Ghost. I won an Oscar for Sister Act. Or I won an Oscar for Clara's Heart. My close, personal friend Whoopi Goldberg won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for Ghost.
I'd like to thank for... I know I've got to hurry up here, so...
Grab that value. Well, now you can get behind this amount. $13,500. Hey, guess what it's time for?
It's time for
Remember, the faster you solve the rhyme, the more cash you're going to make. The opening value for this question is going to be $13,500. All right, quit your hailing to the chief and tell me what this rhymes with. Rodham, it's all yours. Type in the answer and then hit return. The old bottomless pit, a much less desirable fate than the bottomless cup of coffee, and a lot less tasty. Choose a value. The reward for this question is $3,750. Let's have a big warm welcome for Porto Potty Portfolio. Last one in is a rotten egg. Because he's not a famous designer of chairs, who can we assume never took a stool sample to a job interview? James Herriot, Thomas Chippendale, Charles Eames, or Marcel Breuer? James Herriot was a famous veterinarian who wrote novels. He designed no stools. Although he's probably been up to his shoulders in a cow's butt, so he still might have a strong opinion on the subject. Get a value. I think that value might come in handy. Prepare yourself for the steely gaze of a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, they shoot cornballs, don't they? Okay, tell you what, I will read off 7 different names, and you tell me whether each one is the name of a horse that's won the Kentucky Derby, or the name of an actor from Hee-Haw. As each one appears, if it's the name of a Derby horse that you could ride on, press with, well, someone's done this before, here's your 30 seconds. It's showtime. Misty Road, Lulu Roman, Ferdinand, Erie, Tim, River, one more. That's all she wrote. Well, damn, I got nothing to criticize here. Thanks a lot. Here you go. Well, that must feel good. Take a value. The value for this question is $17.50. Coming at you, giving Mother Earth a boot to the pants. Heads up, here it comes. Say Atlas is tired of holding up the Earth. If he gets mad and threatens to kick Earth where the sun don't shine, where and when would he be kicking it? Alaska in June, Australia in December, Antarctica in July, or the equator in March? During its winter, the sun doesn't rise on Antarctica, which officially makes it the ass end of the Earth. Buzz in for the value. This one comes in at $27.50. The category, political booty. Okay, now we have a very, very special guest host for this next question, but I thought we'd try things a little differently than we've done in the past. He is a very prominent political figure who believes he's here to read a question, but instead, I'm actually just going to sit on him, okay?
What?
No, it's okay.
Out of the question.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, get off me! Do you know who I am?
Go ahead.
I was the Prime Minister of Britain after Margaret. Hell off me before you break my glasses!
Hey, now, am I sitting on Tony Blair, Warren Christopher, John Major, or James Callahan? Okay, there we go. I was sitting on...
Sweet oxygen!
I'm off, okay? I was sitting on John Major, ladies and gentlemen.
You most certainly were! I say, you Americans are so barbaric.
Really? Well, what are you going to do about it, Brit boy?
Why, I shall sick Queen Elizabeth on you.
Okay, that's not necessary. I'm
Tough
sorry.
guy
Okay?
now?
I'm sorry. Just cool down.
That's what I thought.
Take a value. Let's see the amount on this one. $1,500. This category is known as Sit Caesar. See what you can do with this one. Which of the following games would Julius Caesar and his high-ranking Roman official friends most likely play? Musical bath chairs, musical... High-ranking Roman officials sat in these special highfalutin chairs called curule chairs. Sometimes they played a version of musical chairs in the Colosseum called Don't Be Eaten by the Lion. There were no chairs and no music, but if you sat down, you were usually out of the game. Buzz in for the amount. Ready or not, here it comes. You are about to embark upon the attack. Now, you know all about this. Let's not waste any more time. Need a clue? Bring me your virgins. And be sure not to sit on them before you get here. Something stinks, and since you're the only one here, it must be you. Let's assess the damage. There it is. Hey, way to go. Who knew that playing with yourself could be so rewarding? You see, this is how those dirty, bad, filthy habits start. Now, lean back, close your eyes, and say, "You don't know Jack!"
Are you tired of Italian waiters always...
Everybody in gorilla costumes.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm lonely. Are you? Call me. 1-800-HOT-BOTS. Let's go out. 1-800-HOT-BOTS. I'm waiting by the phone. Plus, at the end of the night, I really put out.
Yours on, good buddy? Over.
I'm not your buddy. Over.
What? Over.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and fry a hen.